Hello and welcome. My name's Richard Watson, and this is Anglais the Easy Way. I thought it would be good today to talk about a song called Slow Dancing in a Burning Room. Quite a popular song. You've probably heard it, or if you listen to it, you might recognize it. It's a song by John Mayer from an album called Continuum, which is a great album from 2006. It's basically a song about struggles in a relationship. So slow dancing in a burning room. And the song tries to capture the complexities and the tensions of a failing relationship. So slow dancing in a burning room kind of symbolizes the idea of continuing to love while being completely aware that it's destructive and nearly finished. So it's kind of about emotional conflict, I guess, and longing and heartbreak. I mean, like a lot of kind of bluesy songs, without love and pain, you have no value in the song. So there's a lot of sorrow and sadness in this film as the narrator, so the singer, recognizes the inevitable end of the relationship. And the metaphor of dancing in flames really does suggest that he's resigned to the situation, highlighting the difficulty of letting go even when you know it's time. So it's influenced by the blues. John Mayer is an amazing guitarist. I think it was Eric Clapton not long ago. He said he was perhaps the best guitarist in the world. Not a bad thing to hear from the mouth of Eric Clapton. He can play everything, basically, and often does. So it's a great guitar part, interesting riffs, and really shows off his skill as an artist. But it's quite a sparse arrangement to allow space for all the emotional weight of the lyrics to kind of take center stage. And the interplay between the guitar and the vocals makes quite an intimate atmosphere. So let's actually have a look at these lyrics. Most of them are pretty clear, but there may be a few things that you haven't quite caught. Let's start here. It's not a silly little moment. So that's a quote. That's an expression, a silly little moment. When someone's criticizing something and they think you're making it overly dramatic, often they can dismiss it as a silly little moment when someone's angry. And it's not the storm before the calm. Kind of an interesting interplay because the expression is the calm before the storm. And he puts it around the opposite way. The storm before the calm is that there's a storm and that things will be resolved. This is the deep and dying breath of this love that we've been working on. Quite interesting to notice working on. In English, you work on a subject. You work on your English. You work on a play. You work on a story. Can't seem to hold you like I want to. So I can feel you in my arms. Nobody's going to come and save you. We've pulled too many false alarms. So basically, he's saying that we've had this kind of conflict so many times. We've talked about it enough. We've pulled false alarms enough that no one's coming. We're going down, and you can see it too. We're going down, and you know that we're doomed. Doomed, I mean, our destiny is bad. That's what it means. My dear, we're slow dancing in a burning room. I was the one you always dreamed of. You were the one I tried to draw. Draw means to attract in this sense. How dare you say it's nothing to me? Baby, you are the only light I ever saw. So I'm not going to read the whole thing, but again, like a lot of really good songs, very natural English. You can use pretty much everything you see in this song in normal life, in normal conversations. Also, little things that you can pick up, things like go cry about it, why don't you? The why don't you is good. It's a good expression to use. People don't use these negative questions very well in English. It's a good one to do. Go cry about it, why don't you? He says it about 10 times maybe, so you can learn it from this. Again, if you don't know John Mayer, go and enjoy him. He's a great singer-songwriter, a fantastic guitarist. And one of the funny things about him, if you're a guitar player, John Mayer really loves playing the guitar. And he's quite famous for going on Instagram on a Saturday night when he's got nothing to do and doing an hour-long guitar class for anybody listening and anybody watching. And when someone said, well, you're famous and you're rich, why are you on Instagram on Saturday night? He said, because this is what I do when I'm not on Instagram. I play my guitar and I learn. He's very honest, he's very simple, and he's a great resource. So go and enjoy him if you can, and I'll leave it there for today. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time. Don't forget to subscribe.